My husband and I were trying to make this stuff work for the iguana, this cage that he came with. It wasn't working before, it wasn't holding heat, and it's all screened in, which some people say needs to be all screened in. We could just build a new one, but it's kind of shame to waste money on building something when we already have something. So, and lots of somethings. I mean, I collect fabric, so here's what we did. I used a staple gun to staple some fabric on the back side, which closes it in. It'll hold humidity and moisture. I can spray it and everything, and that'll be great. Alright, now, we used a staple gun to staple some fishing line on this side, and then I ran this sheet, fabric from a sheet, on the string, the fishing line, and then stapled it on that side. So now we have this curtain as needed. Alright. My husband cut some boards that run across the side of the cage all the way over, and that one to go down that way. And we kind of roughed that up so that's nice and scratchy so he can climb it. It's not slick and he won't slide. We put this one over here, which goes right under his heat lamp, which is 135 degree. And then we have his UVB in the back. And we've got some more stuff to get. We have to get a inflorescent or incandescent light. I can't remember what it's called, but the red light and a night light. But in the meantime, there's this. And it gets really nice and warm. So he has his litter pan and all that stuff, his water bowl, some few rocks to climb and sit on, and maybe even help keep his nails trimmed. That's what I'm hoping anyways. That should help with his nails too. It's probably not big enough for him to actually hide in, but he can climb on it and it'll, you know. So we did this, we completely closed off the back with fabric, but we did the same little curtain idea here on the side, so that when we're sitting on the bed, he can see us when we're sitting on the bed. And we can see him, and that'll get him used to being around us. It'll hold the heat, and I'm going to get a little humidifier to stick in there, a little battery-operated humidifier. It's not much, but that's what I'm going to get. And we'll close this off, and it'll help hold the humidity and help hold the heat. We can open it up and get him some fresh air and make sure he sees everything. So I just wanted to show our little fix this creation. Oh, and I closed off part of the top too. Not completely, obviously, but a lot more than it was. There's only really enough room for heat over here, but closed off most of the screen top. We put a bottom on it. So I think this is really good. Very clever. And hopefully now my snakes can have back their tanks and everybody gets back to order.